The lights of America's Got Talent shine bright as a teenage boy named Rafael Cruz from the Philippines nervously walks onto the stage. The massive audience murmurs softly, intrigued but unsure what to expect. He isn't wearing anything flashy, just a simple black jacket, white shirt, and shiny shoes that slightly resemble Elvis's old performance style. He clutches the microphone tightly, his hands trembling ever so slightly. Simon Cowell leans forward. "Hi there, what's your name?" Rafael Cruz, sir," he answers with a shy smile. "And where are you from?" Simon asks. "I'm from the Philippines," Rafael replies proudly, his accent sweet and natural. The audience cheers at the mention of his country. "What are you going to sing today?" Simon asks, slightly skeptical. Rafael clears his throat. "An Elvis Presley song." A few light chuckles echo across the crowd. "Elvis?" From a shy teenager. Even the judges exchange surprised glances. It's not mockery, but curiosity mixed with disbelief. The stage falls silent as the music begins to play. The classic guitar intro of "Can't Help Falling in Love" fills the hall. Then, with eyes closed, Rafael starts to sing. The first note is deep, rich, hauntingly familiar. The audience gasps. It's Elvis's tone, but not a copy, something pure and soulful layered within it. His smooth vibrato, the slight rasp, the emotional control, it's like hearing the king reborn through a young Filipino heart. Simon's expression changes immediately. His eyebrows lift, his lips tighten, trying to hide his amazement. Heidi leans forward, whispering to Sophia, "Oh my God, he sounds like Elvis." The crowd that once murmured now falls completely silent. You could hear a pin drop. Then, as Rafael moves into the chorus, people begin nodding, smiling, swaying to the melody. The atmosphere shifts from skepticism to stunned admiration. By the time the final line echoes, "I can't help falling in love with you," Rafael's voice fades into a near whisper. The last note hangs in the air like magic. When it ends, the entire room bursts into applause. Judges rise to their feet. Simon stares, speechless for the first time in the night. No one expected this, not from a shy teen from the Philippines, not from someone so young, and certainly not from someone channeling Elvis this perfectly. But Rafael just stood there, eyes glistening, breathing heavily, knowing that something big had just happened. After the applause softens, Rafael looks shocked, unsure what to do. Simon gestures with his hand, saying, "Keep going, son." The backing track changes to "Suspicious Minds." Rafael smiles nervously, but as soon as he starts again, something changes completely. The timid boy disappears. Suddenly, he's moving with rhythm, hips swaying, foot tapping, shoulders rolling. He doesn't imitate Elvis, he embodies the energy. Each note is powerful, each lyric filled with emotion. The audience, now fully captivated, begins clapping in rhythm. The camera pans across the audience, people are smiling, cheering, some even wiping tears. This isn't just nostalgia, it's a rediscovery. The spirit of Elvis is alive through this Filipino teen's voice. He belts the chorus, "We Can't Go On Together," and his voice fills every corner of the auditorium. Even the crew backstage stops working for a moment to listen. Simon, trying not to grin too widely, shakes his head in disbelief. "This is unreal," he mutters. By the second chorus, Rafael begins to move closer to the judges' table, connecting with them like a true performer. His charisma grows naturally, no pretense, just genuine joy. He hits the high note flawlessly, his voice echoing with power and emotion. The lights behind him flash gold and blue, it feels like a concert. When he finishes, he stands still, breathing heavily, staring at the crowd that's now on its feet. Standing ovation, every single person. Howie Mandel points at him and says, "That's how you do it. You didn't just sing Elvis, you became him tonight." Sofia Vergara adds, "You brought his soul to life again, with your own touch." "Beautiful." Heidi wipes a tear and smiles, "I didn't expect that voice to come out of you." "I'm speechless." And Simon, quiet as ever, just stares, deeply moved. Then he finally says, "Rafael, I think Elvis himself would be proud of you. You didn't copy him, you gave him a new heart." The audience cheers louder, waving phones, chanting his name. "Rafael, Rafael, Rafael." The shy boy from the Philippines, who started his performance trembling, now stands as a confident performer who just shook the world. As the applause continues, Rafael tries to speak, but tears fill his eyes. "Thank you so much, this means everything to me." I grew up listening to Elvis with my grandfather. He passed away last year, this was for him, he says softly. The crowd lets out a collective ah, and a wave of emotion spreads through the room. Simon nods slowly. Now it all makes sense, he says. That emotion, it came from a real place. You didn't just sing a song. You told a story. Howie smiles warmly. And now, the world knows your name. Raphael smiles shyly, tears rolling down his cheeks. The stage glows with golden light. Then suddenly, Heidi Klum stands up, her hand trembling with excitement. She looks around at the other judges, grinning widely, and then slams the golden buzzer. Boom! Golden confetti explodes into the air. The crowd screams. Raphael drops to his knees, overwhelmed. Tears pour down his face as he looks up at the raining confetti, golden pieces shining like stars around him. His family, sitting in the audience, jumps up screaming with joy. His mother clasps her hands over her mouth, crying uncontrollably. His little sister waves the Philippine flag with pride. Simon stands up, clapping, smiling fully now. He walks up to Raphael as the confetti falls. You're what this show is about, pure talent, heart, and authenticity. Remember this moment, Raphael. The world will never forget you. The music swells. The camera zooms in on Raphael's emotional face, tears, laughter, disbelief, and joy all mixed together. The entire auditorium is alive with applause, chants, and emotion. Heidi hugs him tightly. You just made everyone believe in magic again, she says. As the scene fades, Raphael looks up at the ceiling, whispers softly, for you, Grandpa. The screen transitions to slow-motion shots, confetti falling, the judges smiling, fans cheering, with Elvis's Can't Help Falling in Love playing softly in the background. And just like that, a young Filipino singer brought back the voice of Elvis, not through imitation, but through soul, passion, and heart. That night, no one expected it, but the world witnessed a new legend born on that stage.